Alright, let's talk about something exciting and, honestly, a bit nerve-wracking high-risk, high-reward investments. So, while digging through recent market movers, I stumbled upon a stock that's been making some real noise: Force Motors. Now, before you get carried away, remember, this is pure sharing, not a buy or sell tip. Force Motors just knocked it out of the park with their latest quarterly results. Their net profit for the June quarter jumped a massive 52% year-on-year, landing at rupees 176 crore. That's not pocket change. And revenue, up nearly 22% to rupees 2,297 crore. Not only that, but they also announced a chunky rupees 40 per share dividend. That's the kind of news that gets investors' hearts racing, trust me. Now here's where it gets spicy. Force Motors recently bagged a huge order from the Indian Defense Ministry. They're supplying almost 3,000 Gurkha vehicles. The deal's worth about rupees 1,000 crore, spread across the next 2 financial years. That's a seriously strong vote of confidence coming straight from the government. If you think that's it, wait up. The company just celebrated rolling out their 100,000th engine from their Chennai plant. And get this, they're making these engines for big names like BMW and Mercedes-Benz. That's premium stuff, and it suggests they're not just playing in the budget segment anymore. Their high-margin powertrain manufacturing is really starting to pay off. Vehicle sales are also looking up. In June 2025, they sold 2,889 units. That's a 13% bump from last year. It's not explosive, but it's a steady climb, and investors love that kind of momentum. Speaking of which, the stock price has absolutely surged. Clearly, the markets noticed the operational turnaround, the new premium product lineup, and the ever-growing order book. One thing I personally like is their financial discipline. The company's marching towards being net debt-free, has a strong liquidity position, and got reaffirmed with a high AA+/stable credit rating. That's not something you see every day, especially in such a competitive industry. On the strategy front, Force Motors is making moves into next-gen electric platforms and pushing exports of utility vehicles. It's a bold step, but in today's market, you've got to innovate or get left behind. There have been some management changes recently, so it's worth keeping an eye on how the team settles in. But, overall, their product innovation and partnerships seem to be driving some real business momentum. Now let's zoom out for a second. Force Motors is not a beginner's play. The share price is over rupees 18,000, so this is definitely not for the faint of heart. If you're looking for safe, stable returns, this might not be your cup of chai. But if you're okay with high stakes and potential for high gains, it's worth putting on your radar. Just to be clear, I have no financial interest in this video. I'm simply sharing what I look for when I chase high-risk, high-reward opportunities. As always, do your own research, check your risk appetite, and never invest money you can't afford to lose. High risk, high reward. That's the name of the game. If you found this interesting, drop a comment below and let me know what other sleeper gems you want me to cover next. Until then, happy investing and stay curious. All data is from Perplexity AI.